What's going on, you guys? My name is Zach Hartley, and just a few days ago I released a video about my top 10 Metaverse stocks, but I didn't get a chance to talk about all of the stocks that I wanted to. I only talked about 10, and that video has done extremely well. And so in this video, I want to talk about 5 more Metaverse stocks that I'm either buying or holding right now. Here is everything you need to know. Let's go. Okay, so if you don't know what the Metaverse is, or if you haven't seen that last video, definitely check it out. This is what the thumbnail looks like. It was on my channel, and you have to take a look at that, especially if you don't know what the Metaverse is. But I am going to assume that for this video, you do know what the Metaverse is. And so in this video, I want to tell you about 5 new companies: Matterport, Immersion Corp, Coursera, AutoDesk, and Roblox. And I want to leave you with a nice little golden nugget at the end called Decentraland. I've got some information about it, but I want to tell you about it at the end of the video. So let's start off. Without any further delays, let's start talking about Matterport. So this company is really unique. They have a camera. This is what the camera looks like. Really super fancy 3D camera that allow you to take distances and measure basically every inch of the property you're on. Really cool. But they also have an application for your mobile phone where you can download it and you can create a 3D rendering of your room from like an iPhone 10. So absolutely amazing technology, amazing software. This company does both the hardware and the software, and the ideal is that they can create a digital twin or a replica of any space anywhere you are. So absolutely massive. And as the metaverse grows and as people want to travel and visit people digitally, I think this is going to be absolutely massive. Imagine putting this at some of the nicest hotel rooms in the world, or imagine putting this at the top of a mountain. Imagine all the different experiences and places you could take people. I think the applications are absolutely endless, and the stock is doing extremely well. On Friday, it shot up pretty massively, and today on Monday, it broke out and moved higher. We've got good volume, and this company also has financials coming out in just a few days, so really nice. Now, the next company I want to tell you about is Immersion Corporation, ticker symbol IMMR, and this company creates haptic technologies. And when I say haptic, I am talking about the vibrations in your phone or your game controller. Or for instance, I just bought the VR headset, the Oculus Quest, and I was playing Beat Saber, and every time you slash through a beat, you get a vibration in your hand to let you know that you just hit something. That is done by a company called Immersion Corporation, and they help create more realistic experiences, which in my opinion is going to be the key to everything over the next few years. So I really like their technology, I really like what they're doing, and I think they're very well positioned. And the stock chart as of the last few days is skyrocketing right now. As you can see, they were as low as $6.40. They're now above $9. It's up by about 30% in just the last few days, doing extremely well. Now, the next company I want to tell you about, I already own stock in. I've made several videos about this company. I've got a fairly decent sized position in the company, and it is called Coursera. Now, the reason that I love Coursera is because they're focused on online learning and online courses and helping anybody around the world with an internet connection get educated. And Facebook has just signed a partnership with them where they're going to be hosting their developer courses on Coursera, starting with their Spark AR curriculum. And so Facebook is going to create the content and they're going to host it on Coursera so that they can bring more developers and more trained people into the world to develop this metaverse. So I just think this is one of those kind of offshoots of the metaverse that people aren't really thinking about. But I can tell you right now, Coursera has higher margins than almost any other business out there. And so this is one of my strongest convictions. I do hold stock in it and I really like it. As you can tell, the stock is doing well recently. I bought in here. Actually, I bought in here, sold out on the breakthrough, bought back in lower on this dip, and now I'm riding it up, and we are doing extremely well today, up 6%. So that is nice to see. Third company I want to talk, or third or fourth company here, fourth company I want to talk about is AutoDesk. So I don't use AutoDesk because I'm not an engineer and I don't do a whole lot of design, but this is the company that owns AutoCAD. And so if you know an engineer, you know somebody that designs buildings or an architect or makes planes, anything like that, this is the industry standard when it comes to designing products and designing elements and designing almost anything. This is the premier, the cream of the crop, the industry standard company, and they have a beautiful business model where they license and they sell the software for designing products, buildings, and pretty much anything digital. And the nice thing is, once it's digital, you can put it in the metaverse. And so people are using this software and using this thing to design their own metaverse houses, their own furniture, their own equipment, their own whatever they want. AutoDesk is what they're using to design it. Now, the stock price has been trading sideways for almost all of 2021. We had a high of 344, we went all the way down to 280, and it's been fairly choppy, but we are moving in the right direction as of the last basically month here. It's moving up pretty good. Now, the last company or the last stock that I want to tell you about is Roblox. This is an online metaverse for gaming and socializing. You may have seen some videos online because the YouTube videos seem to keep going viral, but it is a really cool kind of online community where you can go in, you can create your character, and you can go through games. Now, what's unique about Roblox, from what I understand, is that users can create their own games, and so they're developed by the users, they're released to the other users. You can pay to get access to the games, you can pay to join the community, you can do a bunch of different things, and it blew my mind to figure out that they actually had at one point 43 million daily active users, which is just absolutely astonishing. That is some real confirmation there, and if you look at their total revenue over the last few years, it is phenomenal, from $324 million to over $1.4 billion. These numbers are in thousands over the trailing 12 months, and they made over $1 billion in gross profit. So this is no small company. This is nothing to laugh at here. This is a very, very serious corporation, and they are very, very big. Now, their stock has been trading in the downward direction for the last little while, trading as high as 103 and as low as $70, but it does look like it's starting to break out of this trend line here, and we are seeing some momentum. So Roblox is definitely something to keep your eye on. Now, last thing here is the crypto project that I want to tell you about. I just started researching this a few days ago, and it has blown my mind because the value of it has literally doubled since I started looking at it. But it is called Decentraland. Decentraland is an online metaverse, and this is the location. So Decentraland is the metaverse, and Mana is the crypto or the currency in Decentraland, and Mana is used to buy things in Decentraland. This is what it looks like. If you just go to Decentraland.com, you can log in, you can jump right into the metaverse in literally like 2 minutes, and then you can go exploring around, and there's lots of different things to see there. But what's unique about it is literally an online world with a fixed amount of real estate, and so you can buy avatars, you can buy clothing, you can buy NFTs, you can buy anything you want, but you can also buy land in Decentraland using Mana. And I looked into this, and it blew me away to figure out that the cheapest land costs over 3,480 Mana, and when you do the conversion on that, it's over $13,000 Canadian for the cheapest, smallest little parcel of land on Decentraland. I couldn't believe that when I saw it, and it blows me away that there is a virtual world out there where a 25 by 25 square foot piece of it already cost over $13,000 Canadian. It blows me away. I do think it's going to go higher in the future as long as they can keep the utility in Decentraland, but I do think it's a great opportunity here. I do own a little bit of Mana. I don't own a parcel of land yet, but it is something that's on my radar, and if you look at the price of Mana, it is skyrocketing from like 75 cents to almost $5 at one point, currently trading at around $3 right now. Absolutely insane. And so these are the extra investments that I have my eyes on right now. I do own some Mana, I own some Coursera, I own some Matterport right now. I don't own Immersion yet, and I don't own AutoDesk yet, but they are on my radar. Roblox would probably be the last one that I get into just because I'm not as familiar with it, but the financials behind Roblox are extremely, extremely nice, so I do need to do some more due diligence. But if you're interested in seeing when I actually make my trades and when I make these investments, definitely consider checking out my Discord chat. That's where I post all of my trades, all of my technical analysis. I post a weekly watch list, and I'm trying to build a community of traders to share their research, share their due diligence, and share their trades so that you're not sitting at home alone every day. You have a community where you can get some research, and you can get some ideas, and you can get some resources to help you improve your trading over time. If you're interested in that, it's $5 per month. You get full access to me. I'd love to help you out. Definitely check out the links down below. And I'm investing in the metaverse. I obviously can't tell you what to do. I can't give you financial advice, but I can tell you right now, I am investing in the metaverse. I think it's a good idea, and that's where I am putting my money. So if you get any value out of this video, remember to click that like and subscribe button. I sincerely appreciate it, and we'll see you in the next video. Good luck trading, good luck investing, and we'll talk to you soon.